On December 4th, 1965, in Saigon, Vietnam, Viet Cong terrorists bombed a hotel used by the U.S. Army, killing 8 and wounding 137 people. Man, that Vietnam War is awful.
Yeah, I agree, Christopher. I don't think that the United States should have ever gotten involved.
The war should have stayed between North and South Vietnam.
Is there some way that we can protest against American involvement in the war peacefully? How could we publicly oppose the war at school without getting into trouble?
Well, we can make t-shirts.
No, that could cause some problems.
How about armbands?
Great idea. Let's get some black armbands.
Okay. Do you know anybody else who might agree to protest at school with us, John?
Yup. My little sister Mary Beth would definitely wear an armband.
Great. We'll have a meeting later this week at my house to settle the specifics.
Okay, see you then.
Thanks for coming, guys.
No problemo, Christopher.
Yeah, no problem.
Here's the plan. We're going to wear black armbands to school from December 16th to New Year's. This way we can peacefully oppose our involvement in the war. Any questions?
Nope.
I don't think black armbands will go with my outfit. Can it be a different color?
No.
Oh, fine.
Hey, Mary Beth, wait up.
Yes?
December 16th is in 2 days when we start wearing armbands. You ready?
Uh-huh, but John can't on the 16th.
That's okay. He can wear it on the 17th. Are you still going to?
Of course.
Great. Tell your brother I said hi.
All right.
I overheard some students talking about protesting the Vietnam War by wearing armbands. What should we do about this? It could possibly disrupt class.
We should make a school policy that says anyone wearing an armband will be asked to remove it.
And if they refuse?
We suspend them until they agree to remove it.
Christopher, come here, please.
Okay.
Are you wearing an armband?
Yes, sir. I'm peacefully protesting against the Vietnam War.
You know about the new school policy, correct? I'm going to have to ask you to remove the armband.
And I'm going to have to refuse.
I'm afraid that you are not allowed to come back to school until you agree not to wear an armband.
So be it.
Mary Beth, you know that you are not allowed to wear armbands of any sort in school. Don't you? Please remove it now. I'm afraid I cannot. Do not return to school until you are no longer wearing an armband. But I do not want you to return until you are not wearing an armband. Fine.
John, come here, please. John, you do realize that your sister was suspended yesterday, right? Remove the armband. I refuse. Very well. Do not return to school until you remove the armband. Understand? Yes, sir. All right.
This is absurd. My 2 children were suspended for a silent protest. I'm going to file a suit against the school district of Des Moines.
The district court sided with the school district. They said it disrupted class and it captured the attention of my kids. I'm going to take this suit to the appellate court. Hello? Oh, hey, Dan. What? I can't believe it was a tie at the appellate court. I have no idea what to do. The Supreme Court? Great idea, Dan. Let's appeal this case to the Supreme Court. Number 21, John F. Tinker and Mary Beth Tinker, minors, etc. et al. Petitioners versus Des Moines Independent Community School District et al. Mr. Dan Johnson, Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the court. Conduct of the students essentially was this. Christmas time in 1965, they decided they would wear small black armbands to express certain views which they had in regard to the war in Vietnam. It came to the attention of the school authorities that perhaps there would be some students who were to express their views related to this war in a manner during school time. The principals of the high schools and elementary schools met up and created a policy that stated anyone wearing an armband would be asked to remove it. Failure to do so would result in suspension until they agreed. On December 16, 1965, Christopher Eckhart and Mary Beth Tinker wore black armbands to school and were sent home because they refused to remove the armband. On December 17th, John Tinker wore an armband and had the same result. So what you're saying is, while studying math or English, the students should have been picking up this message through the armbands. Yes, sir, well, so it truly was a distraction to the schools. I don't believe it was meant to be the sort of thing designed to disrupt class, Mr. White. They were just trying to get their point across. So my question is this. Does prohibition against wearing armbands in public school as a form of symbolic protest violate the students' freedom of speech protections guaranteed by the First Amendment? I see. We are here to announce that the vote is 7-2 for Tinker. Justice Abe Fortas will be giving us the majority opinion. Justices Potter Stewart and Byron White will be giving separate, concurring opinions. And Justice Hugo Black will be giving a dissenting opinion. I will be giving a majority opinion. We believe that students do not lose their First Amendment rights to freedom of speech when on school property. We also believe that the armbands worn by John and Mary Beth Tinker are a sign of pure speech and cause no form of interference at school. So the school did not have absolute authority over the events that took place in 1965. For these reasons, prohibition against the wearing of armbands in a public school as a form of symbolic protest violates the students' freedom of speech protections guaranteed by the First Amendment. I will be giving a concurring opinion. I agree with mostly everything stated by the majority, except that children are not guaranteed the full extent of the First Amendment. That is all. I will also be giving a concurring opinion. I believe that the majority opinion could possibly be incorrect because it relies on the difference between communication through words and actions. Thank you. I will be giving a dissenting opinion. The armbands overall caused a distraction to the students protesting and to the students not protesting. The majority opinion limited the authority of the school officials. The First Amendment does not give students the right to say what he pleases, where he pleases, and when he pleases. It also does not specify what is considered speech.